Good. Merry Christmas. Eve.
Want to do a game night tonight?
Good. It's Christmas Eve! It's Christmas Eve! The evening before Christmas! That's why they call it Christmas Eve! Google, play non-copyright Christmas music. What's that? Oh, we have Halo 2 music here? That'll do. That'll do. Ho 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 ho! Merry Christmas Eve! Welcome everybody, welcome! If you celebrate it, of course. Welcome, welcome! Hope you're doing well. First of all, let's point out that Hokey Pokey became a 30-month member while I was setting up for stream. Thank you, Hokey Pokey. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Said. That's Mateus down there. Thank you for the 2.
RJ, check my don.
Oh, of course I will, my child. Oh. First of all, Hokey Pokey, thank you. Said, ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Also, you are still bald. Thanks. Thank you so much. Mateus, thank you for the 2. And the other 2 you wanted me to check where you said, want to do a game night tonight. Maybe. We could theoretically organize something. Maybe. I'm not against it. Drunk Frodo, I see you! Thank you for 38 months! My god, he's been here for so long. Holy hell. Oh my god. Thank you, Drunk Frodo, for 38 months. Said, Merry Open Edge and a Happy New Go. Myth Rander! My goodness, look at all these new members coming through here. Myth Rander, thank you for 32 months. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas, El Mod Man. Another one! Rusted Reds, thank you for the 15 months. These intros are some of my favorite stream moments. Of course they are.
I'd stay long watching Fallout with Friends. Season 2 is amazing.
I want to watch it.
Wanted to say I love you, my friend, all the homo, and guess what? 2 weeks and I go to college.
Woo!
Can't the chance to say despite not hanging out with you personally.
Well, thank you for the 3. And I know you're writing more, but thank you for the 3 and your kind words. And again, Rusted Red, thank you for the 15 months. Appreciate you. I hope you guys are having a nice Christmas Eve, whether you're with family, with friends, or chilling at home alone due to certain life circumstances. I hope you're having a nice day today. Mateus, thank you for the 2. Much appreciated. Keep the train going. I mean, if you want to, what am I going to do, complain? But thank you for the kind words, and thank you for the 3, Hagen, for the second half. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
I find you to be a lot of fun, and personally, I would love to call you a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. I hate that it cut out friend because you put a dot and it thought it was a URL. Thank you. I consider you a friend as well, Hagen. You're always welcome. I appreciate you coming in and chatting and saying hello. Drunk Frodo, thank you for the 5. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Gifting to all the children receiving gifts in the chat. Oh, thank you for the very generous 5 gifts. Very festive, very on point today. Good luck, by the way, Hagen, at college in 2 weeks. Me personally, I never did that, but hey, you never know. Maybe when I'm like 35, I'll go. I'll just be like, I'm bored. I'm going to go to college. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Drunk Frodo. Very, very generous gifting. Thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate you. Even with a Christmas miracle, the gray names remain unabated. Listen, the gray names one day will all fall, alright? I don't know when it will happen, but one day all gray names will fall out of this chat. That's green talk. Whatever. Green names are better. You know why? Because green is a festive Christmas color. Green names in chat are more festive. All the gray names. That's not even white like snow. It's just gray. Speaking of white like snow, look how lovely and bright this area around here is. Look at it all. Why is the back of my beard red? Don't look at that. Don't worry about it. Look, it's really Santa. It is, Spooky. I'm Santa, and I'm here to give you the gifts of a random Halo modding stream on Christmas Eve. Hagen, thank you for the 1. Said one last thing before I head off. I managed to make friends with the creator of Diesel Knights. Wait, that's sick. I love Diesel Knights so much. It's so cool. Said, so hyped for that game. Can't wait to see it come to pass. Man asked for 45k, got 525k from the Titanfall community to be their hero. Deserved. He is doing incredible work. So deserved.
Every year, I get sick for Christmas.
Thank you for the 5
so
mates.
I couldn't work. Can't gift a lot. But here's 5 towards the goal.
Thank you.
Thank you for using your talent less than 3.
Thank you so Why is it so loud? Demon with the 100. Holy hell. Demon with the massive 100. Thank you again, Manx. I'm sorry you're sick.
Hey, Drunk.
Hopefully that didn't break your ears.
It's a Christmas event in Votvaren that's probably ending soon. Also, I got the trees into the chat map. Why is Santa wearing blue and yellow?
It's festive on another planet. You just wouldn't understand. Thank you for the massive 100.
I'm not racist. One of my best friends is gray.
Thank you for the 5, Mateus. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, whatever you say. Whatever you say, pal. Whatever. Yeah, we all believe you. I gotta go back to Demon for a second for that absolutely massive 100 right after Manx's very generous 5 as well. Thank you. I see your implication. You want me to play Voices of the Void, and you know what? Tonight, I'm okay with that. I can play some voices tonight. We'll be working on some fun stuff, maybe even doing a game night, depending on how many people want to go through. But for real, thank you so much. That is absolutely insane. Thank you so, so much. So how's your big, gigantic Sentinel doing? Playing under all the snow? You want to see it? It's making snow angels down there. You want to see? The giant Sentinel all the way over there? We got to go look at him. We'll take our Santa hat, our merry asses over here. We'll take a little look. I put out a YouTube short today. I posted it on Twitter as well. But you know what? Let's take a quick little look-see look. If you guys want to see the Sentinel up close. I also improved him a little bit last night. Oh, we're very close. Oh, he's so cool. Your armor ain't festive blue, and yellow is festive on another planet. You just don't know because you don't live on that planet. Space is vast and large. There you go. Look, he's gonna go inspect that base over there. He's looking. Has Davy Jones seen it yet? I'm certain he's seen at least some of it at the beginning of yesterday's stream. He was in here. It's so spooky. It's so spooky. But of course, this thing would have been really lame if we had stuck with the old, unfinished, default Skybox that we rolled with. So I have a new Skybox in the map now, which I think fits rather well. Could use a little bit of extra goodness, but... It's playing again! He's coming back! He's coming back! Thank you for the 2 Mateus!
Guys, RJ is Swedish and Ukrainian.
I love meatballs. I love meatballs. Neither of those are true, but I will take it. As one big fella, he is rather large. Look at him zooming around the map. He's just inspecting stuff. He's gonna look at this base too. He's gotta take a little gander. He's taking a peek. And then he's off. There he goes. There he goes. He's out. What is the perspective from anywhere on the map is absolutely insane. If you're just like, oh, I'm chilling. I want to have like snow and ice chunks go flying in the air. Maybe we can work on that today. I think that'd be kind of fun. That way it kind of enhances the coming out of the ice field vibe he has. Made snow blow off of him when the horn plays. Also, for everybody who's saying that horn is a tripod, that is the Halo 5 Kraken horn. So if anybody chose to make it sound like a tripod, it was 343 and not me, okay? But I think they did really well because I think the tripod is one of the coolest sounding things of all time. Yeah, we can do a big ice explosion. I'm certainly not, excuse me, against it. I think it's pretty dang cool. Anyway, this guy, all he does is just look really cool and come hang out around the map occasionally, and I think that's more than enough. Let's be real, there's nothing you could do against this guy. Both the Covenant and the UNSC would be absolutely so hilariously super fucked trying to deal with a Strato Sentinel. Like, there's literally nothing they could do. It could take out a Corvette, it could probably take out a capital ship without even much trouble. It would just shoot its laser out. Halo Brian, thank you for the 1. Hello, by the way. Thank you for the 1. Said, game night, huge and ultimate phantom damage states. I will not be enhancing the phantom damage states tonight, but I'm certainly not against a fun little game night. That does sound like a pretty good time, alright? That does sound pretty good. Hold on, I gotta change my background colors to be festive. I tried to do red, but my walls are blue, so it contrasts. How about... go back to blue. Thank you for the 2!
The Strato Sentinel sentinels, the Strato Sentinel when Sentinel Strato Sentinels
Sentineling with the Strato, Stratoing along with the Sentinels while the Sentinel Stratos with the Strato Sentinel. True! True, and that's actually true. The way I think about it is that's true. Have you seen it, Davey? Davathan? Have you seen it? Do you want to see it? You want to see it? You want to see it, Davey? It's your Sentinel. You made this thing, and it's so damn good. Do you want to see it? You want to see it? You want to see it? You want to? Davathan. Davathan. Davadiah. Hello? Hello? Where is he, guys? Where he just tipped, by the way. He refuses to type in chat right now because he actually hates us. That's my only possible explanation for what's happening right now. I don't know where he is, but I'm gonna play it one more time just because it's really cool, and then we'll actually get to work on some cool stuff. Wait, I'm gonna refresh because it might sometimes the effects bug out when I spawn it in. Is the Stratus finished? It's pretty much finished. There's a lot of little details I want to do, like the eyes moving around a bit more, maybe some enhanced effects for breaking out of the ground. Strato Sentinel when? It already is! It's covered in snow! What do you mean it's already there? It's covered in so much snow! That is the Strato Sentinel! Needs to look white. It's gray! It's silver and shiny! What do you mean? Go. Does it have collision? No, but we can add collision today. It's not particularly challenging. It's relatively blocky and simple, so I'm gonna probably just add some kind of collision to it, really simple. Turn it into a device machine, which is a special kind of object in Halo that moves around and has complicated physics and things. Lord Hood Scarab would solo that thing? Alright, yeah, make it real. Make yourself a Lord Hood Scarab and we'll talk about it. But oh wait, side note, this is a lot less cool and interesting than the actual Strato Sentinel. But yesterday, in order to make the Strato Sentinel actually look cool flying around in the sky and stuff, we got an actual skybox in the map. And you really can't see anything down here because it's so foggy, but it's basically the Avalanche skybox from the DLC map Avalanche. But we, like, worked it around, moved it around a bit. Now there's these giant ice fields hidden under the fog there. You can see the halo rings subtly in the sky. The sun's over there. It's nice. Basically, the skybox doesn't really have anything interesting going on. I'll see what I can do about that. But more or less, it's just chilling. There's nothing crazy. It's a really foggy day. There's a sun in the sky, some wispy clouds, and a very subtle halo ring. So, I guess that's kind of cool. Pacific Rim mod when? Oh god, I wish. I mean, the closest thing we have to Pacific Rim would be the lovely Mega Mantis here, which is rather cool. This thing is supposed to take down Scarab, so technically, Pacific Rim. Giant human robots taking down giant alien creatures. Scarab is made of Legolo worms. You know, it's a giant hunter. So, we kind of have Pacific Rim at home. You know what I mean? It's right here. What'd y'all get for Christmas? I passed out an hour ago. It's Christmas Eve. I don't even know what I got for Christmas yet. I'm gonna be opening presents tonight at midnight. It'll be very cool. Guys, we haven't flown the Snalkin in a while, and just out of habit, I really want to, because it looks very cool. I'm also kind of soaking in the new lighting on the map. It's a lot brighter now with the new skybox. Thank you for the 2, Mateus! Appreciate it. Why would there be UNSC bunkers on a Halo ring? Duh, because humans are on the ring, duh. You know, after the ring fired, it probably shook itself apart. But, you know, lore-wise, so glad you asked, by the way. Lore-wise, it's because the humans, they, in the lore, the Didact, he, put the humans on the Halo ring. So there you go. Duh, dude. Making me say the most obvious things ever. Duh. What's the best Jaeger? It's Gypsy Danger, and it ain't close. Gypsy Danger's just giant Master Chief. How about this being installation 09 instead of 08? Yeah, sure. This is installation 09. Why is it on fire? Why is installation 09 on fire? Great question. Am I gonna make a long video where you showcase all the stuff you've done so far? Yeah, at least for this map I plan on it. There's a lot of smaller videos I want to put together showing a lot of the stuff. I mean, obviously I do a lot of YouTube shorts, which is a good time, but I do plan on doing some longer form content since not everybody watches shorts, and sometimes people want to get a little bit more depth with their Halo mods, you know? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Excuse me. I say we start working on some fun stuff, though. I think I do have... Yeah, because earlier today I was working on this bad boy, animating him a little bit more. I think we could do some more animating on this guy. He's very cool, very nice. But also, on top of that, I do want to work on the map a little bit. I'm not against doing some chill map work today. I've already cleaned up a lot of this map in Blender, and I would like to clean it up even more. It's pretty cool. My personal favorite Jaeger is Crimson Typhoon. Oh, is that the Russian one that looks like it's like got the super tall head? That's it, right? Like, that thing is sick. That thing is really, really sick. Is this a yeah, this is a BTB map, Burton. Also, I saw your Twitch follow. Rarest notification I get. Mateus, thank you for the 5!
Suggestion, replace the bunkers with Forerunner bunkers caves.
I'm not against it, but everybody told me, they were like, rejected. I love that you're making this big map and everything, but why are you gonna put more Forerunner stuff? Forerunner stuff is boring, that's what they said. They started making fun of me. They started throwing spitballs at me and throwing pencils at me. And they're like, oh, Forerunner stuff. Why don't you add more human stuff? Rejected. So I got bullied really hard into adding human bases. So, you know, it is what it is. What installation is the map at? You know, so it's on the installation. You know, it's there. It's where it is. It's there. Duh. Watched Pacific Rim like an hour ago. Crimson Typhoon is Chinese. Oh, that makes way more sense actually. What installation? Yeah, no, it's on the it's on the installation. You know, it's there. It's where it is. The installation is where it's on. That's where it is, because that's where it's at. Duh. Listen, man, I don't. All right, look, I'll just level with you guys. Okay, I don't really have the lore put down. If I want to make this not on a destroyed Halo ring, all I gotta do is go into the Skybox, delete the Halo ring, and shove the Ark into there, or delete the Ark and put some planets in the sky, and it can be anywhere I want it to be. Oh! Green's up $14! Are you gambling? Didn't you say you were gambling the other day? Thank you for the 5, Mateus! Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Look, I was one of those people, then you made the Skybox on a ring, so I flipped my opinion.
You realize the Skybox is simply a 3D model that I can just move. You're in Vegas? Wait, what casino are you at? Vegas is my hometown. Where are you at right now? You're at Caesar's Palace. No. MGM Grand. No. Wait. I have no idea. Where are you? The Paris something? Oh, I know where you're at. You're by, like, the little theme park type thing where they got the roller coaster and stuff. Yeah. Excuse me. Doesn't have to be an installation. It could be anywhere we want. Alright? This entire map could be not even real, but a concept, a metaphor for my actual ass crack, which is why it's in my heart called Ice Crack. This is a hypothetical map that just happens to be real. The map is a metaphor. Yeah, it could be on Hoth. We could be in the Star Wars universe. Who knows, dude? Maybe the Marvel... Maybe Fortnite happened, okay? Maybe we got rifted over. I don't know. Science. Woo! Ah! People acting like Bungie wasn't leaning towards humans being foreigners at one point. Dude, it's funny because the people who argue about the retcon will just continue shifting the goalposts. They'll be like, no! it wasn't that the humans were ever forerunners. It was just like hinted that, and then they'll get like hard evidence, and they'll be like, okay, yeah, maybe they did intend it to be humans or forerunners, but that was only in Halo 2. And then there'll be more evidence, and they'll be like, okay, yeah, maybe all of Halo 3 implied that the humans were forerunners, but there's these terminals, and then it's like, okay, well, the terminals were written, and they're like, okay, well, maybe the terminals, but it's still not right. They just keep shifting the goalposts. I don't understand. Halo fans are insane. It's ridiculous. It's so silly. Man, I really want to do a light map. I wonder how long it would take to light map this. Probably a long time, to be fair. Low-key want to do it, though. What do you guys think? Should we try light mapping this all of a sudden? That'd be pretty stupid, I think. But I'm just suddenly obsessed with the idea of seeing what this looks like light mapped. Also, fun fact, I will say, you guys know I've been kind of fiending. I've been talking about this a lot on stream. I've been fiending to create, remake Guardian Forest. And I still really want to. But doing the Strato Sentinel, which is a key part of Guardian Forest, has like eased my itch a little bit. And now I'm like, you know what? I'm okay with working on Permafrost more because I've gotten a little bit of that Guardian Forest itch out. I feel good. Feels a little better. Zed! I was literally thinking about you and talking about you recently. I guess it's a little late now, but I wanted to see how you did your Sentinel flocks, if that was like some witchcraft. But you probably did some crazy Blender shenanigans. Make the Sentinel snowy. No! No! You can't make me! The Endless are precursors. 343 made a book. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Dude, I swear. Halo books, gamers. Thank you for the 5, Mateus.
I just want continuity.
Yeah.
I am a sucker for continuity. If you take me on a date and talk about continuity, I will cream myself.
That's like lore continuity? Is that? Cause sure. I mean, I'm not gonna do that, but like, I also like continuity. 343 and XA Halo Studios, they hate continuity. Like 20 scenery objects that play an animation at the same time, so I did a crazy particle sim and baked them to bones. Oh, that's smart as fuck. That's smart as fuck. How to use the Guardian Forest test map, or gotta start from scratch? Oh, am I allowed to? I don't know what you mean by test map. The fuck was that? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go use the restroom really quick. I just, you know, coffee, gotta pee, will die now. I'm gonna leave you with the Strato Sentinel for like 2 minutes. I will be right back. Okay, sorry for the delay. Like 3 minutes instead of 2. It cleaned my ears, dude. You guys ever get just super itchy ears? Can't get over the fact that it looks like a giant tripod. I know, it's so cool. Does the Sentinel go where the front part of that crack is in the front? Yeah, the leg goes through it a little bit. I'm planning on making it kind of like impact it and have some big snowy effects on the small parts where it does impact. But we'll see, we'll get there. I made it blow. I did this last night after stream. I made it like blow a bunch of like snowy particles away after it does its big horn sound. Make it a boss fight. A boss fight would be a lot of fun. The problem with this thing is that it's so laughably large that it realistically would just be too large. It's more of a level than an enemy. In order to make it a boss fight, you would have to, like, treat it like an actual level. I mean, it's not impossible, but you would have to, like, board it, probably, get on top of it, disable it. I think that's even how it was supposed to go in Guardian Forest. If I could fly around the Dig Site Leak Guardian Forest parts of the map, I would show you, like, where the semi-sorta-kind-of boss fight with the Strato Sentinel would take place. There's, like, crashed ones there, stuck in the forest, covered in vines, and, like, some that are just kind of floating there idly and things like that. And I'm pretty sure you have to, like, go on top of them and, like, activate certain parts on top of their head and things, but it's whatever. I can't open any of that without Microsoft's ninja lawyers sniping me out of existence. Anyway. As much fun as I'm having animating it, what do you guys think? Should we continue animating it and working on it, or should we work on the map and some of the vehicles and things? The Strato Sentinel gave us coal. I could give you coal. Look. It's me, Santa. Santa Claus. Microsoft needs to hand you the keys to Halo. I don't know if that would be a good idea. That seems a little irresponsible, but yeah, it sure would be cool to have an influence on my favorite franchise. Just make the just get on the team planning the Halo 3 remake. If they do the Halo 3 remake, I would just be like, dude, cut missions, straight fire, floodship mission, Guardian Forest, remake High Charity, where you actually defeat the Gravemind with the Cortana Scarab boss fight, please. If we could just, you know, do that, would go kind of hard. Ugh. Okay, I think the entire animation for this thing is super good. The only thing I would change right now is making it so that the eyes look around a little bit more. Did you see what I suggested with the crack? No, what did you suggest? What did you say? Let me scroll up. I was going to suggest, if possible, we should make it like a way for like ice someone should form there or something, and when the Sentinel comes out, it breaks it. I mean, I'm definitely not against that. The only thing is, I was planning originally to have some kind of small Forerunner thing here, which is where you would be able to, in this map, find the Light of Judgment weapon, which is the one that calls in the Corvette to come destroy stuff. Now I have to move it because realistically it would cause the Strato Sentinel to hit that bridge, and I don't want to destroy it necessarily. Speaking of which, actually, what does it look like if I call this in on the map now? Because it's really bright now, and I don't know what that would even look like. Is it like too bright? Oh my god! No, you can see that clear as day. Alright, we're still good on that. We are still good on that. We're fine, guys. We are so fine. But yeah, you know what? That's a good point, actually. We do need to do some kind of, like, collision and physics on the Strato Sentinel. So let's just do that really quickly. That way, when we place it down, it can actually, like, damage stuff. So here's its rest position. It's chilling. All we gotta do is spend a little bit of time making some blocks that are like the rough general shape of this. This thing is so big, it doesn't have to be 100% flawless, perfect collision. Basically, I'm just gonna make some blocks that are the rough shape of this. Nobody's gonna be interacting with this in a complicated way, so I think it's fine to just make some blocks, make it work. So let's do the legs first. We'll do a little cube here, somewhere, wherever that is. Here's our very cool cube. Let's do apply all transforms, and then we'll do like origin to the geometry. Here's our very cool cube. And then let's take the y-axis and zero it out. So if we want to make, I'm going to do this long part of the leg here first. I'll show you guys how easy this is going to be. It's just gonna be, it might be even a little bit of fun. You never know. Depending on what your definition of fun is, I guess. We can go up to here, like so, and we can take the bottom of the cube, and we just kind of want to move it to this part of the joint here, right? And we'll move this bit back to, I guess there is pretty good. Move this part back, and then maybe like up, and we'll grab this edge and move it out, and then we can basically just extrude this all the way down. Like so. And then, I think that's pretty good actually. We just maybe move that down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Now we have like, well, wait, what about this? There we go. It's not too bad. Cool. We now have the physics of the leg. Is that basically the Bungie version of the Guardians from Halo 5? I mean, it's kind of hard to answer that if I'm being honest, but sort of, kind of, yeah. Oh no, am I crashing? Did I just lose my cool leg progress? Why is Blender frozen? I'm scared. Hello? My computer's still running. Blender, are you crashing? I made a new material. Why are you crashing? I would say it's the foreigner cracking him. The complicated thing is Halo 5's Guardians are like not even close to what the Guardians were in Halo 3. In Halo 3, from everything we know from the dig site leaks and Bungie interviews and all that stuff, in Halo 3 the Guardians were a class of Sentinels that went from like hunter type enemies that are still fairly big all the way up to like really, really big ones that are like scarabs. And this is not a Guardian. The Strato Sentinel, while it is supposed to be in the Guardian Force mission, it's a completely different class of Sentinel that... What is this giant bug? I'm so glad you asked. We'll watch it one more time. And by one more time, I mean another time, because inevitably we'll watch it a bunch more as well. This is the bug. Pretty cool bug, right? That's a cool bug. I like bug. Nice bug. Pretty good. Is it cooler than the Scababus? The Covenant Scababus? Maybe. Might be cooler than the Covenant Scababus. Oh, you know, I gotta shrink these. Hold on. Scale Y. There we go. That's pretty good. Now it's a super awesome. Let's convex hole. No issues. Lovely, dude. Perfect physics for the leg. This is what an optimized physics model looks like. Strive to be as optimized as this physics model. Alright, next. We gotta make another cool physics model. Is the assembler? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue. Strato Sentinel. Strato Fizz. That's our new material name right there. Very cool. When will you retire? Probably when I'm dead. Which will never happen because we live in an age of abundance where everything is perfect all the time and people live long, non-stop, healthy, happy lives. Smiles. When will you mod the map? When will you wear wigs? I will miss you, Drake. I mean, I thank you, I think. I prefer not to ponder my inevitable demise. But, thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, we're making new physics, guys. New physics. Look at that. Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Watch this. What? Oh, what the? What? That's crazy. Does his leg have damage states? No. Right now, anyway, this guy, he's just a scenery piece. He just kind of floats around the map, looks awesome, makes you go, damn, that's cool. I like that. I like the way that he does cool things. And that's his whole thing. I'm not going to give too much care to this physics model, but hopefully this will at least be like good. Okay, let's see how this looks. Convex. Pretty good. That'll do. I don't mind the giant, like, hole that I've created there, the giant blocky bit. That should be fine. Modding Master Chief when? Dude. Oh my god. Why does everybody want me to put Master Chief in Halo, bro? It's impossible. It's too hard. It's never gonna happen, man. Just put Master Chief in Halo, dude. Oh, man. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas Eve. Okay, over here where I'm at, we're still 5 hours away from midnight, so Christmas has yet to come. But Merry Christmas Eve to all there. And if it is Christmas for you now, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I guess. I suppose. Nice, nice. There we go. All right, we can just literally copy and paste this onto the other legs. These are our beautiful simplified physics pieces for the legs. Should work great for all the other legs as well. Easy peasy. Ain't nothing to me, man. Passed out in church from low blood sugar and sickness. Oh my god, I hope you're okay. Jesus. I mean, I know it's just like low blood sugar, and I've been there, but like, damn. Still. Whoop. Wait, I don't need to do all that. Whoop. 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 And then we do this, yeah, and then that, yeah. And then, I mean, mostly this is good, I think, right? Like, I don't really have to do anything else with this. We shrink it, scrink it. A word. Okay, there's another physics piece for this thing. Pretty cool. Can this badass bug defeat a Covenant supercarrier? I would argue, yeah. Do I know that with certainty? No. No, I do not. I do not know. But I suspect it to be true. Right, do we have materials on this now? Nice, it's all got the Strato Fizz material. I'm going to be a crazy, crazy wacko right here, and I'm going to use a mirror modifier to save myself a little bit of time. Whoa, dude. Did you guys see how crazy I was just there? Alright, there we go. Now it's split into some pieces. Drink some tea. NyQuil and vitamin C is my go-to. Ooh. Hey, NyQuil's it's a beast. It's a beast of a medicine. It's crazy. Alright, last thing we're gonna do is a gigantic, enormous, large physics model for its head. I'm gonna do my... Oh, I guess we technically need some for these back arm thingies as well. Alright, let's do that really quick. Almost forgot about these. Go like that. Maybe make them taller, thinner. Rotate them in object mode so we can maintain some goodness, some math and things and whatnot. Mathematics. Very nice, very good. Alright, that's good. Now I'm literally just going to duplicate this. Flip. Perfect. And now we'll make the second part of it really fast. Do you think Lord Hood Scarab is cool? I think you should ask the rest of the chat that. I think their opinion is more important on this topic than mine. Boom. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Bald coward reads Skaboodly's message. I am no coward, though I am distracted. He said, I'm getting weird skin weights in my model. What could it be? What has he got? What has he got? Oh my god, I have so many messages. Okay. Ooh, wait, side note. Demon's Voices of the Void map is coming together really nicely. Get some baked lighting in there! Bake your damn lighting! That's cool, though. Ooh, you even got quad bikes and stuff in there. I see that. I see that. I see you! What's up with Skaboodly? Let's see what he's up to. Weird skinned weights. Okay, I see a screenshot here. And what they look like in Blender. So... Wait. Oh, these parts right here are like... Wait, what is this? Okay, so it goes like that, and then this part... I'm gonna guess you have some... No, because it would show up in Blender, right? With vehicles, I don't know if you're allowed to have, like, lightweight stuff. Like, I think everything has to be a solid weight, unless you're doing, like, a character. So just make sure everything is 100% weight or 0% weight on a part. Don't let there be any bending or stretching, and just make sure that there's no hidden little bits of weight painting on different bones there that just accidentally got on there somehow. Literally just select the whole section, and then just go to every bone that's not the one it's on, and just hit remove, 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 remove. To just get rid of any potential weights on anything that's not supposed to be there. That's what I would do anyway. Alright, generate mirror. Y, apply. Generate mirror, Y. Apply. Give these the right material here. Link, materials, beautiful. All right, the last part that we need to do, besides like duplicating the legs anyway, is the head. It is the final piece. Ain't the Strato Sentinel a giant space invader? Pretty much. Pretty much. Why do I hear it? Is it here? Oh god, it is here. I thought I hit it. No, it's popping up. I really want to make the light on its eye work a little better. This thing just doesn't get old. It's actually crazy how it just never gets old. But yeah, it's pretty much a giant space invader. That is fairly accurate. Excuse me. What is this? Oh, I see. I'm gonna do a little mesh. We're gonna make... I'll try my best to make a very simple version of this. We'll see. Right, what is this? Hang on. Oh, there's someone at my door. I'll be right back. Back to the Christmas Eve modding. There was a stranger, but I beat him up. I beat the crap out of him. He's gone now. He tried to ruin my Christmas Eve. He was dressed in a Santa costume. Tried to give me stuff, but I told him I don't take things for free. He's dead. That's what he gets for thinking that he can just give me things. Also, telling you guys joining in, Merry Christmas Eve. Hope you're having a nice Eve. That was Santa. Nah. He did have this funny card on him, though, that said that I have to become Santa now, but I don't buy it. Alright, let's see how much of this giant bulbous head that I can make without having to, like, separate it into separate pieces. Let's see. I'm gonna start making some basic shapes here. We'll go like that, like kind of like to the middle. Then we'll extrude it out to the back. Because the funny thing about physics models is you do have to be really particular about how you do, like, shapes. Because they get a little bit tricky. You can do a lot of vex stuff, but not concave shapes. It's very interesting. I'm gonna do like that, that. Ooh, that's not bad. there. We can drag this down a little. Drag these over. I feel like a rough shape of what we're trying to go for here. In fact, maybe I can do like this. Ooh, that's pretty good. And then I'll have to draw some extra lines to account for the roundness on the top, but so far it's not bad. Please, Lord Hood Scarab. I don't know. Listen, bro, you've been talking about Lord Hood Scarab this whole time, thinking that I know what you're saying, and I'm sorry to have to tell you this. I have no idea what you're talking about. Drake, you're bluffing? I mean, it reminds me of like a really, really old stream reference from like a bazillion years ago, but I don't even think I knew what it was back then. Alright, that's... let's see, if I convex hold it... Oh, wait, I gotta... Wait, a little weird. What happens if I convex hold this? That's not bad. That's like a decent shape for this whole thing, I feel. Yeah, that's good. We'll keep that. And then I'll just do one more shape on the bottom, and then I think this whole thing is basically physics modeled out. You know, you'll be able to collide with it. Obviously, if I was going to make this, like, actually insanely detailed, I would add more detail to the physics model, but considering this is just a single prop that, like, flies throughout the map, I don't feel that that's necessarily necessary. If this thing is just going to be so hilariously enormous that it just has the opportunity to kick you in the face and that's about it, then I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll just do one thing here. Let me actually, hold on. Let me duplicate these, position them for the other legs. And then we will probably be fine. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to do apply all transforms. And then I'm going to do a... Nah. I was going to say I was going to mirror it, but like... We'll just go over and rotate it into position. It's not a big deal. Yeah, that's pretty good. So now we have our legs. The only thing missing is like... the little base part at the bottom of it. Will this map be ready? It looks really cool. I'm trying not to put a date on the map because I have a bad habit of saying that something will be ready at a certain point and then it just takes like a gazillion years longer. I don't know. We might have a test version in the next week or two for this map if all things are going smoothly, but again, I don't really want to promise anything until it like actually I feel confident in saying when it's ready. Right now, the map is not even playable, like, at all. Alright, there we go. Physics model done. I'm not even going to do the little towers on the top, because it's fine. Want for Christmas to be able to walk around the map aimlessly. Give me a physics. Yeah, this is all for the physics on it. So now, you might be like, well, that's cool and all, Mr. Rejected, Mr. Shotgun, Hamstever. What are you going to do now? So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to take all these objects, and we got to do something special to make these. In Halo, you need to have a special symbol, which is the money sign for a physics object, and we're going to replace the word cube with money sign fizz. So now we have a bunch of money sign fizz objects here. I'm also going to select everything here, and I'm going to link their materials to this. So they are all money sign fizz, and they all have this material called Strato Fizz. Just naming these randomly, but it works. I sent you a screenshot. Oh, you must have missed it. I just looked at it, but... Wait, this is what Skaboodly just sent me. This is not what the Strato Sentinel looks like, Skaboodly. That is not... Okay, it's a little bit like that, but like... The demon's doing some Voices of the Void witchcraft here and bringing it into Unity, into VR, which is pretty rad, actually. It's getting there. It had a baby. That's a baby Strato Sentinel. It's flying around. Let's go. Whatever you frickin' say, man. Alright, here's what we're going to do now. We basically just need to take all these pieces and attach them to the bones so that when this thing moves and wiggles its legs, these big physics blocks move and wiggle along with the right parts. Which is actually pretty easy to do. First things first, we're going to select the big head pieces. And then we're going to select the armature. And we're going to attach them to the head bone. Parent to the bone. Keep their locations, and now they're good to go. Once I'm done with one of these, I'm gonna hide the pieces that are complete. Then we gotta take this one, go to the armature. We're gonna parent it to this bone, parent to bone. Done. And we're just gonna go piece by piece doing that, basically. Super simple, and that's literally all you have to do to make this work. Easy peasy. Do these back ones real quick. Parent it to that. Done. This is the secondary part down here. Done. You know, more of the same. Just keep on rolling through it. Could you put a normal Sentinel next to it in game? It would be like, in order to see them in the same frame, the normal Sentinel would be like 1 pixel. It would be so tiny. I'm down. Sure, I'll do it, but like, this thing is an entire map, and a Sentinel is like actually the size of a regular enemy. Thank you for the 3, my uncle.
Can't wait for Ultimate Forge 2.0 coming March 2025, right after Cortana Morph Suit stream.
The Cortana Morph Suit stream will certainly be one to remember. Oh, God. You know, I don't even feel like nervous about the Cortana Morph Suit stream anymore, because at this point I've had way too much time to think about it. I'm like, yep, it's going to be another stream. I already did the maid outfit. It is what it is. This is just my life now. I think this is the last object, and then we're done here. Nice, there we go. Is there even the slightest chance that we get a Lord Hood scare before GTA 6? No, I don't know what that is. What? Explain what that is in detail. You're just putting words together and expecting me to understand what the fuck a Lord Hood scarab is. I don't know what that is. Why do you just expect me to understand what you're saying? Ka-chow. We have a physics model, or a collision model now, too. We did it! It's done! It's a scarab, but instead of like Golo, it's Lord Hood. Like he's just on all fours, like crawling around. Is that what that is? Jesus Christ, that sounds horrifying. He shoots from his mouth. We might make it. We might make it. Probably before GTA 6. Alright, we are going to put this in game. We also need to turn this into a device machine. We'll see. I don't know if device machines take idle animations, but if they do, that'd be great. That'd be pretty great. Alright, exporting it. I forgot to set up my folders, so bear with me for a moment while we get this in. We need you. Okay, I found all my folders for it, where I've just exported all my new stuff here. Then all we gotta do is put them into the Sentinel Strato folder. Nice, we have it. Take all these, put them all into here, and then we import them! That reminds me, I slapped a drivable car and flyable drone into the map for easier transportation. That was pretty sick. Long until this is done, can you compare it to a scarab? I can compare it to a scarab. Scarab will look tiny compared to it. Collision, objects, characters. I'm importing the new updates for it though. Sentinel Strato. And then we'll do physics next. Thank you for the 3, my uncle.
Destroy the Lord Hood Scarab by shooting the emotions chip in his ass.
Oh my god! Dragon's Raw, thank you for the 20! Holy shit!
Merry Christmas from Australia.
Merry Christmas to you! Thank you so much for the very generous 20. Appreciate you. Thank you. Means a lot, actually. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas Eve here, but I will gladly take your kindness there. Thank you. Okay, physics no yet work yet. That's so sweet of you. Appreciate you. It's always good to see you, Dragon's Roar. I know you don't be typing in chat all the time, but you're always around. I see you. I see you. You already pissed off Grunt with plasma pistol that I supercharged. I have no idea what you're saying. What's happening? Where am I? Do I have my device machine working? I think I have a device machine version of this that's working. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if it works, but maybe. Does an idle animation work on a device machine? I don't think it does. I think it needs to be powered in order to work. I think I need to duplicate the idle animation and switch it for device position. And then we need to re-import the animation. So it's tool, model, animations, uncompressed. So we get the full detail. And then it's objects, characters, Sentinel, Strato. Thank you for the 2, Mateus! So true! The way he said "guh," I felt that. Oh wait, we gotta fix the device machine to have a bounding radius of like 1,000. Alright, we're gonna hide the scenery object really quickly, wherever that is. Hide. And then I will attempt to place the device machine in that same spot, roughly. Comparatively, how high up is this one? Boom. That was decently high up, okay. So like up, and back a little. Maybe to the side a little. I think right about there is correct. Maybe a little forward. Alright, not bad, not bad. Now, in order to make this thing work, because it's a device machine, it actually has to activate either on or off. So let's see what options the device machine has. We have automatic activation radius of 700 world units.
Real not cool KF2AR9 news. There's
Oh.
no readily available 12-inch barrel option, so I'm gonna have to buy a 16-inch barrel and have it cut down to 12 and threaded.
No.
So aside from the other things I still need to do to it, it's done for now. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Adam. I mean, that sounds like it kind of sucks, but... I mean, it seems like you're figuring it out, though. Oh, wait. JMO. Did you post pictures of it? Is that what you're saying? Because, I mean, it seemed like you were dealing with it pretty well, all things considered. Ah! Skyrock, thank you for the very generous 20! Appreciate
Merry
it.
Christmas, dude. That Guardian is looking sick. Can't wait to see what you did with the snowmobile mongoose. So excited to drive a snowmobile around and recreate that level from MW2 lol.
I got you. I got you. It's right here. Snowmobile Gun Goose. Snowmobile Gun Goose. Thank you for the very generous 20, Skyrock. I appreciate it. I hope you also have a very Merry Christmas. It's a good day. It's a nice old Christmas. I mean, it's Christmas Eve here still for me over here in America, but I appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you. Snowmobile Gun Goose goes crazy. Gun Snooze. Thank you for the 5, Demon. Whoa.
I'm realizing Terry's a lot of alien things that use that loud bassy sound.
True. There are quite a few. Skyrock, thank you for the 2.
Oh, you didn't change it. Okay.
Oh, you're talking about the one with the sleds? I did try to do the sleds, and I suspected it would look pretty good. Unfortunately, I was wrong, and it did not look good at all. I actually was very displeased with it. Wait, 2,000 frames divided by 30 is what, like? 2,000 frames is the maximum. Why is that hard for me to calculate in my head? 2,000 divided by 30. 66 seconds. Okay, so I thought it was 60 seconds, but... Okay, got it. Hey, Xanis, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support, dude. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Activate. Activate. Okay, I could just power this thing on with an actual button like a normal person. Oh, I have an invisible switch. Perfect. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put an invisible switch on this tree. No, wait. I'm going to put it in this... against this wall right here. There's going to be an invisible switch right here. And we're going to have a group called... Test... No, we're going to call it Strato Sentinel. Easy peasy, right? Strato Sentinel, and then we're going to do... That little invisible thing here is going to be tied to the Strato Sentinel group. And then the actual Strato Sentinel itself is also going to be tied to the Strato Sentinel position group. Which I think is how I did this. Yeah, vault red. Oh, it's moving! It's really, really moving. What the fuck is it doing? Why does it look like that? Hello? Because it's an overlay rather than a replacement animation. Maybe it needs like one frame at the very beginning because it's an overlay. Hold on. We'll do pose mode. And then we'll do rest position. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Drunk Frodo! One of the longest members we've had around here. Thank you so much. And congrats to any of you guys getting those 5 gifted memberships. Drunk Frodo is Santa tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Sentinel. Thank you, thank you. These edibles ain't shit. And then the Strato, yeah, the Strato Sentinel just, oh, shit, bro. This shit's crazy. Thank you again for the 5 gifted. Also, like I said, if any of you guys got gifted from Drunk Photo, consider giving him a little bit of thanks back. Some kind words or something.
Phone J's almost dead, so I'm gonna swap to my Switch, so I won't be talking but I'll be watching.
Alright.
Can't wait to see you experience the Dunkletter Forest.
But what? Is that a Pokemon? Okay, watch this. Export JMA Halo 3 JMO, and this is going to be device position. Boom! Instantly exported. Gorgeous! When in doubt, add a single frame at the beginning to inform the posture of your creation. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Wait, no! I lost all of my animation frame data. God damn it. I gotta redo all the sounds and stuff. Also, I think its little ears are off. Drunk Frodo with 10 gifted? Good God, man! Thank you! What the fuck? That's a huge amount of gifted. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. What the hell? Thank you, dude. Oh, I fell through it. Thank you. Any of you guys getting gifted, please give your thanks to Drunk Frodo as well. That is a crazy, crazy generous thing. For real. God damn. 10 gifted's a lot. That's a lot of gifteds. Why am I yawning? I'm gonna get more coffee in a second, dude. I can't be yawning at this hour. Wait, what the fuck? Why is that so pink? Xanis! Xanis with a 50! Good God, man! Thank you so much! Much appreciated, dude. Holy gosh dang. Seriously, holy hell. Thank you so much, man. I want to read your thing, but the TTS will start reading it halfway through me reading it, and then it'll just be like this whole thing. And it's just delayed because of all the gifted memberships that Drunk Frodo just gave. Thank you again, Drunk Frodo, by the way. Appreciate it. Hold on, right after this one. See, I knew... I should have remembered it was going to be really loud. I don't know why I... Thank you for the massive 50s, Anna. Thank you so much.
I just wanted to drop in and say that your creativity is seriously awesome. You've got this knack for making the game feel fresh and fun even after all these years.
I appreciate
Just wanted to say thanks for all the work you put in. It's definitely appreciated.
Thank you so much. That's really nice of you. What the hell? Merry Christmas, if you celebrate. Thank you. That's really fucking nice of you. Damn, I don't even know what to say to that. It's just really genuine and nice, and I really like that. I do appreciate it. I try my hardest to make stuff that I think is cool, and that's pretty much all I do. Do I think it's cool? Hell yeah, I do. And then I just hope that that's enough. But thank you. That 50 was super generous. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas time. Your holidays are going well. Perfect. Well, close enough anyway. I gotta redo all the sounds and effects. Oh. Alright, we'll re-import the animation. Now... we have the distinct honor of redoing all of the timing on the sounds and things. Yay! What does this guy do with all this money? Guys, one day, and I don't mean this to be rude, but sometimes I see these comments where like, dude, he's getting sent so much money. And I don't ever want to say anything bad, but like, I want you to think about how much it costs to live on a regular month, and then I want you to think about how much I make in a regular month, and then realize it ain't that much. I'm really appreciative though, and obviously this isn't all I do, but I do really appreciate it. But guys, I ain't rich. I wish I were, but I ain't. Alright, we're gonna start at frame 0, and then we're gonna do the ice break sound at the beginning of the animation. And we're also going to play the, I think screen shake would be at 60? No, it was 65, I think, on body. And then also we want to play the snowfall at, I think it's at frame 0. We just play snowfall on FX ice fall. And then I think it was 650 frames is when the snow blast happens on body, as well as when the horn happens at 650 frames on there. And then also at about, I want to say like 800 frames when Strato move long happens. What else are we missing here? We have the singing, which I do want to happen as well at about 850 frames. No, I think it was like 900 frames that happens. Hi, Boopy. You made it into my room, huh? What's up, buddy? And then we also had another singing, I believe, at like 1400 frames. All right, I'm probably missing some stuff, but I had to redo all those animations from timings from scratch. Let's retry it. Let's see. Okay, the snow falling animation, I broke it on accident. Oops. I wonder what you're gonna be doing tomorrow. I don't know. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow as well. So if you guys want some Christmas time mods, I'll be there. But yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe more of the same. I haven't really thought of anything that would be particularly festive. This is Icefall. It goes onto the replace marker. Oh, you know what? I know why it didn't work. The marker I put was, it should be Icefall FX, I believe was the correct one. Me when I'm fucking completely wrong. What did I call these? FX underscore Icefall? Oh wait, so I did have it right. On frame 0. We play the snowfall. Bro requires your attention. Hold on. We're trying to get these snow effects back in. They are not playing nice at the moment. Actually, nothing is playing. It's because it's an overlay animation, and you can't do effects on overlays. Therefore, doing this on a device machine might be a challenge, actually, now that I think about it. Thank you for the 420, Dragon's Raw! Thank you!
Hey man, we get it. You never ask, but you always deliver in the end. You're keeping our childhoods alive. Life and money are a hard balance to keep.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Listen, my childhood is the same as yours, probably most of yours in a lot of ways, which was a hell of a lot of fun making childhood friends and having great memories on Halo. And the dreams that I've always had there, I want to keep them alive. Wait, what? How did that... I'm confused. Confused. Oh, now it's working. What? I should refresh the map. For some reason, it seems like when I spawn in, the device machine gets mad and stops playing the effects. Thank you for the 420 Dragons World. Very, very generous 420. Much appreciated. You don't tell me to read something. Okay, okay, guys. I am now observing you in the chat. Please stop spamming. And spamming in all caps and just spamming in general. Good lord. Please have some normal chat etiquette. I will now read. If bruh says that he really wants me to do the Lord Hood Scarab, and that's what this is all about, I will piss myself. Picture this, Sergeant Forge, but he is a scorpion, and you enter inside him to drive him. Mods, please send June and bruh to the penis explosion chamber immediately. I need the long moves. I have to like tweak this a bit more. I gotta first lower him a little bit. And then we also gotta do the, I'm gonna say Snow Blast. I guess that's fine. But there's a move long that I want to do at, I'm gonna say 350? A couple seconds before. Tweak all this again. Strato move long, I feel like it was a little bit late. I'm gonna do 300 seconds. Actually, that's like 10 seconds. We'll do like 250. I'll make another one, and this one's gonna be at like 550. And then, where was this first singing one? I put it at like 900. It's gonna have to be like 650 for that first singing, and I think the last one was at 1400. Alright, I think I might have gotten this good now. Close to how we had it before, but now it's as a full device machine. Oh, I just realized one of the things it's totally missing. It doesn't have that fun idle sound anymore. I forgot to add it back. Wait, and it's lights and eye lights and stuff. We gotta... These are all the attachments right here on the scenery. It doesn't have its cool eye lights, and it doesn't have its funny sound that it makes at all times. There we go. Does it make your subwoofer go crazy? That's sick. I think 1400 for the second sing-songy sound it does is a little bit too late. I'm gonna switch that one out for 1200. That should be good. I'm gonna do another thing really fast, which is that this thing will now not like appear without me hitting a button. I want to make it so door blah blah blah, door open time, don't care about any of that. We're going to do the following. Wait, is it missing the second part of the snow effect? No, it's there. I think it's just playing a little too early. Yeah, I need to have it so the snowfall, I'll have it play at like 60 seconds, so it gets like an extra 2 seconds of runtime, so the falling snow parts stay on. Basically back to the goodness, but this time who's live on Christmas Eve. Wild. I know. It's a little bit crazy. I might even be live tomorrow. I might, if I have time to, I'll try. You know, you want to spend Christmas Day, family, friends, loved ones, etc. But you know, kind of live with no family in my town. And I already hosted a Christmas party this year, and I should have free time, so I might even stream tomorrow. Crazy concept, but hey. Does it shoot lasers at people? No. It could, but no, not currently. Are you calling us your loved ones? Mwah. Hang on, I was gonna do something and I forgot what it was. Give it turrets then? Nah, this one's not an enemy. This one's just kind of there, you know? It's just kind of appearing there. I think I have it so that it appears automatically, which is a little funny. Or it opens automatically. Well, it does not operate automatically, right? And can only change once. A refresh. You can hear it off the edge just ominously. Oh, I hit E. It's activating. I need to raise it up a little bit. I'm trying to reposition it to a good spot. So up a little, back a little. And if I compare that on a side-by-side with this. That should be good. Will it vibrate the controller when it's coming out? Yeah, it does. It makes the screen shake and it makes the controller, if you're using one, vibrate. If I switch to my controller right here, and then I'll put it against my table so you can hear it, and then I hit this. Wait for it. There it goes. Collision's pretty good now. The only thing is I don't think that its physics is working currently. I need to see if it is. I might have fixed it. Oh, I broke it on accident. Oops. This is a PvE, or sorry, this is a multiplayer PvP map, but I plan to include some kind of AI PvP stuff into it. See if I can not die and get on top of this thing. Why doesn't it have physics, man? I imported all of its physics. Let me turn on debug. Hold on. Debug. Objects. Physics models true. What is this? That's my player. I don't see the collision model either. Wait, hold on. Where's... Show collision models true, physics models true. This thing is being weird. It's showing as though it doesn't have a collision or a physics model, but I gave it one. Well, I guess it technically would need a new damage info. Do base hard. The material will be hard, metal, thick, Forerunner, Sentinel. Okay. What about its physics model? Why is its physics model not working? Been a good YouTube series to learn how to mod the Halo games? Yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers out there. The biggest ones I recommend are the Chunkier Bean. Chunkier Bean has some really great tutorials, as well as, what is this? Node edges. Did I screw something up? I don't think I'm supposed to do that. And also, Frying Pan Productions made some great tutorials as well. I highly recommend. Okay, my physics shapes are here. Is this something I should know about? Why is it? It's parented to a bone, and it's a physics object. It has a bit. I guess it needs a billion rigid bodies, in fairness, but Strato Fizz needs hard, metal, thick, Forerunner, Sentinel. Weird, it's just acting like it doesn't have a physics or collision model, even though I just very clearly gave it one. Here, re-import it. The collision model seems to work. Why isn't it rendering? Debug objects is true. I want model nodes. No. Bounding spheres off. Collision models. Oh shit! Praise with the 20 gifteds. Let's go! Thank you so much, man. My God, that's huge. Thank you very much for the very, very generous 20. Appreciate you. Thank you. My God, dude. Crazy. Merry Christmas. Any of you guys getting these really, really nice gifteds, please. Please give your thanks to Craze. That is so nice. 20 gifteds is crazy. Thank you so much, dude. god, dude. Why? 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 Thank you, thank you. He said crazy. Wow, dude. I wasn't even... Listen, I wasn't locked in. I wasn't locked in, okay? I wasn't locked in. But crazy, look at this cool thing I'm working on. Check this out. Check this out. This fucking thing out of my hands. Look at this. It's Davy Jones's Strato Sentinel. Thank you for all the gifteds. Seriously, that's wild. Caught myself. I'm better. I'm better. This looks so crazy. Sorry. Do I stream on Twitch? I personally do not stream on Twitch if you're talking about me. Yeah. I plan to double up and do it eventually. Give them a Halo region should... Oh, you know what? You're absolutely right. You're so right, Kathleen. I feel a little dumb for that. I didn't put any regions on this whole thing. Probably would fix it. They also don't have vertex groups now that I think about it. Which I know I just parented it, but... I'm pretty sure. Thigh F, shin F. Okay, I'm just going to go through all these and give it to them. This is thigh F. Wait, yeah, the model actually does have regions. I totally forgot. Head 2. I'm just going to put default head as everything. That's literally what's going on. It's been so long since I put this together, I forgot everything had regions. Oops. In fact, I probably don't even need vertex groups then. I can just do this for everything. But attach everything to the head vertex group. Make it easy. Or the head region. Saved my ass, Kathleen. I literally forgot. That's so basic. And I just didn't realize. I just didn't know. You know? Doesn't matter how long you've been modding. Sometimes you'll make a simple mistake. Guys, I'm so sorry. As your modder, I should have known better. I should have been better. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. Hood ST, like ODST, but Hood ST. I'm sorry, but I'm painfully white. You're gonna have to not have me make that. I would not be able to do that well. And there would be some heavy allegations against me should I try it. Alright, let's give this a go. Wait. Oh, I don't know if that was physics or collision for half of them. I think it was... Okay, yeah. Easy peasy. We just delete the collision ones. Duplicate the physics ones. Rename that. Now we're good. So easy. Yeah. Collision model importing. How about them red versus blue Santa hats? So I could put little Santa hats on this map. What the? There's still no physics or collision model! Ah! Maybe I do need to do the vertex groups on it. Ah! Fucking hate that thing. Oh, get out of... I'm deleting it. I'm gonna start tweaking. Never again will it look at me. Whoa. That just doesn't get old. Realistically, I'm just gonna do this as a test because I'm pretty sure I know what needs to happen. If I go to the head physics, and then I go to here, and then you hide it, and then hide it, and then what is it called? Strato Sent is the main bone. I go here. I'm gonna make a vertex group called Strato Sent. Assign it on the head. Assign it on the other thing. This is probably all it needs. Just a vertex group. Oh yeah, that was all I needed. Wait. Does that mean the physics works, or is that just the collision? It's kind of hard to tell because the physics stuff, something this big, is challenging to see. Do I die instantly? Oh, I'm on it! It works! It's working! Oh shit! Alright, now I need to grab a pelican and we need to do a mission. Can we get yeeted and deleted by the Strato Sentinel? This is my mission. Can I put a scarab on it? Probably not. No. Scarabs, I don't think they interact with devices. Or anything that's not directly the map. Alright, so this is going to be a tough timing thing. Even though we can hear the Strato Sentinel, we have to bring it up out of the ground with the secret lever I put down here. I'm going to position myself so that I can sprint into the pelican and fly it as quickly as possible after activating the Strato Sentinel. Okay, here it comes. It's looking at me. It's got its eyes on my pelican. Ah! Yeah, be careful. Be careful with this thing. It's fucking terrifying. Just obliterated me. It works, dude! It works! Huge! Can it even be destroyed? The Strato Sentinel? No, it is an immutable fact of life that it exists. Period. Slay. Alright, let's quickly change the sound. I love the effects and everything that it has. But its sound right now is on a scale called 1. I'm going to do device change in position. So now hopefully that means it will make that idle sound when I activate it. I think it's working. Yep. Now it fully activates as a proper device machine with proper physics and everything. Wonderful. Wouldn't this just be 8v8? I wish I could make it more players, but unfortunately the player count is an untouchable fact of the Halo game engines that I cannot change. 8v8 is the highest you can go in any of the games. Like they only finally changed it with Infinite. I just joined it. This is wild. I'm glad you like it. This is like my favorite thing I've made in a long ass time. I'm cooking with it. I'm just glad now we can activate it. I mean, technically, if I just left this in the game, this would be like a full-on Easter egg that you could just like have activate at any time if somebody found a secret switch or something. Hit it. You hear this? Like a giant Star Wars bro, but very much so, yeah. Now it has physics, so if it runs into you, you will get slam dunked. It's over. Having it trigger out to an objective, kind of like how it does in Infinite, would be perfect. Yeah, I mean, my plan is right now to just have a timer that starts with the round, and as the host continues to host the game, it will send a network signal after a certain randomized period, which will activate this dude and make him do cool stuff. That way, you can basically just be playing the map, and you're like, OMG, dude, I'm having so much fun. I love big Halo modded maps. I'm driving my snow warthog around, and I'm having such a great time. And then out of nowhere, the map will just start shaking, and just doo-doo-doo, and you're like, oh shit. Sorry, don't mind the silly looking hog, the feature, I swear. OMG, dude, Halo map, big time rush. This is so good. Can't wait to, and then all of a sudden the Strato Sentinel's just like, I'm existing. Ugh. Time to go. Time to go. Oh Lord, he coming. Gotta go. Gotta go. You literally can't even see. You have to like look straight up because it's so big. That's wild. That's pretty cool. Ignore the ugly temporary map stuff we got going on. The textures are straight doo-doo stinky butt ass, but it's... Oh my god, he's going in reverse. Yeah, whatever. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. This is a good effect. Now, you know what, though? There are some things I want to change about it. There's some enhancements we could probably make, especially... Alright, I wasn't actually going to do anything more, but now that I'm thinking about it, we kind of need an enormous ice-breaking thing to go along with this, so... That's exactly what we're going to do. Unfortunately, that's exactly what we're going to do. Here is the FX tester I did for the snowfall. When we were making the snow falling effect for the Strato Sentinel, I created this object. And obviously we can play any effect on this now to do some tests with it. You capture the scale so well. Thank you. I appreciate it. Makes you know how small you are in the Halo universe. You should, apparently, especially in front of Forerunner constructs. You get to see giant Forerunner structures all throughout Halo 3 and all the other Halo games. But why is it that we never see them moving? That's what these things would have done. And we first saw the giant moving Forerunner-y bits. Well, I guess you get it a little bit in Halo 3 with, like, the ring coming up and stuff like that. And then you get to see, you know, the arc portal opening, etc., but still. How long on average does it take you to mod a vehicle? It completely depends. It completely depends. Some vehicles are easy to make because the models already exist. Some of them I just port from other games. Some of them I have to clean up and make massive changes to. Some need damage states. Some need to be completely made from scratch. Some need a complete texture job. It's completely dependent on what the vehicle is. Alright, we're going to do something fun here. Temporarily closing down the main Strato Sentinel. We're going to switch over to our test Strato Sentinel object, the FX test. And what I want to do, if you guys notice, when the Strato Sentinel, when I call it in and bring it into the map as an event, you'll hear this sound at the beginning. And my screen shakes. Why is there not a giant explosion, or at least part of one visible, when that giant cracking ice explosion happens where it comes out of the deadly fog? I think the Lich took about 5 weeks total from port to final Halo 3 quality. It's hard to say because I edited the Lich over time, like, so much, but that's not a bad estimate. To be fair, I was working very slowly on it. But yeah, it's not far off necessarily. Alright, what I'm going to use for this, at least as a start, is the exact same effect I started with for the snowfall, which is my giga enormous snow explosion from the anti-air cannon. So this will be under the cinematic folder. I'm going to call it ice break dot effect. So let's take a look at how it starts. Looks like this. Looks like nothing. My bad. Gotta fix it. Skaboodle is currently making the short sword and other Halo Wars vehicles for his mod. Hell yeah, he is. He's doing a damn good job. Shocked to see Davey Strato Sentinel modded into the game. He requested it, and I could not say no to such an awesome offer. I mean, to be fair, I did say no for a long time because I just wanted to work on my own other projects because I knew it was going to be a lot, but it became like the perfect thing for this, and it looks so damn cool, and I love it so damn much. Hello? There. Oh my god. Okay, so this would be the start of the ice break effect. Let's adjust that a little bit. About every 4 seconds. Nice. That's not bad. Delete the sound and the decal that it places down. I'm gonna copy all this, make a backup, and delete burst spray to go. Ah! I crashed my game by deleting an effect that was already playing. I should have known better than to do that. Okay, we'll boot that up really quick. Give me 30 seconds. I'm gonna go AFK really quickly while this loads back up. BRB. guys. If I forgive you, I'll think about it. You know, it is Christmas Eve after all. I have to be a very generous guy. I may, in fact, forgive you. Maybe. I got coffee, guys. Sorry, that's why I took 5 minutes instead of 2. Coffee, number 2, it's here. Gonna make a cool-ass explosion. I know you guys aren't here for me, you're here for the cats. So, you know, the cat content, of course, is important. Got a snickerdoodle cookie, though. No, man, I gotta eat my cookies. My cookie. I don't need to eat these. What's that for you? Oh my gosh, do I have 3? No. My one cat, Peppy, might as well be a dog. Alright. Cooking. Oh, my AC just picked up. Hold on, I gotta close my door. Loud. I got my coffee. The cats were here. Had a snickerdoodle cookie. It's Christmas Eve. We're cozy. It's a good time tonight. AC kicking on, giving me those Arctic vibes along with the snowstorm in the map. Merry Christmas, you guys. Merry Christmas. A black cat named Azura, named after Azura from the Elder Scrolls. That's cool. Love her to bits. Oh, that's sweet. Very, very sweet. You know what's also sweet? Giant explosions, which is what we're here for. And we're going to use our FX test object to make the enormous icebreaker effect that the Strato Sentinel will create. I just deleted a line in my registry. Now images that don't show icons don't exist at all. Why were you messing around in the registry? You knew better. You knew better than to mess around in the registry. What were you doing? It's Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays. What is this? Something woke DEI for. I mean, I say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays personally because I celebrate Christmas, but you know. Something, Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. Gonna make me look really stupid, but I still don't know what Kwanzaa is. I just remember my teachers talking about it in school. But I'm certain that it's a holiday. You're like, fake woke holidays, only Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, give some gifts, have a good time. Oh! Epic Gaming Grunt, thanks for the very generous tenor, appreciate it.
Snow lightning with tile card. On striking Guardian it reveals a shield around the Guardian. We never see snow lightning in games. The shield reveal would fit with the shield theme of the map.
I can't argue with that, and snow lightning is really cool. Thunder snow, as it's called. But yeah, no, I like that. That's really cool. I think it would be an interesting effect. I mean, the Guardian doesn't have a shield right now. I could give it one, to be fair. I could give it one. Not the Guardian. I called it the Guardian. The Strato Sentinel, sorry. I could give it one, though. I could give it one. No, I just realized that oops, that snowy bit is emitting a bunch. I can find out which one that is very easily. Particle emission rate, 16 per second. If I set that to 0, though. There we go. Okay, so it is that one. Why is this one dark? It's like a dirt color. Burst spray particle. You know, I bet it's just because it's using grayscale mid, and it's set to just be a regular alpha blend. That's totally why. That's okay. The Guardian could do a wub pulse, then cast lightning and end his turn. I mean, he does do a wub. Right now, I want to make the ice breaking effects. Call it icebreaker. Right? There. Giant snow burst comes forth. That's what we're going to be working on right now. And then our dude comes up. He's on a mission now, doing things and stuff. Wait, did his eyes not show up with his correct effects? Let me double check that. Hold on, I think I... Wait. Sorry, my sister sent me something really funny. If you guys know this reference, you might laugh.
I'm going to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a jolly old fellow. Gifted my jolly wife. That's right. He took his holiday cheer. Now, and he gifted my jolly wife. And he said,
my sister just sent me that. Shadow the Hedgehog just shared his holiday spirit with my wife. Coffee. Biohazard! Thank you so much for the tenor. Really appreciate
Enjoy
it.
your
Thank you.
Christmas modding, mate.
Thank you. I think I might just do that. I've been having a good time. It's cozy. We're on a snow map. We're making cool stuff. I had a little snickerdoodle cookie, and I got a little mug of coffee I'm finishing. I hope you're having a nice Christmas as well. Technically, it's Christmas Eve over here, but, you know, time zones and Earth do be moving and stuff like that. I hope you're having a nice Christmas, though. Thank you so much for the tenor. Ah, coffee. All right, we're doing a big explosion, and we're going to make it even bigger. This explosion is going to be so big, it's going to be the biggest explosion maybe ever. Watch this. Here's step one. Initial velocity from 9 to 6 to 90 to 60. We're going to see what happens. A little bit much. 45 to 30. I lied. Actually, 90 to 60 was absolutely it. However, the problem is that it was too small, so we're going to make it scale 10 times bigger. See what happens. Not bad, but you know what it actually needs? A longer lifespan. I am increasing its age. I am God. And it needs gravity. That's higher as well. A good start. Emission radius, we're going to do 5 to 0 on a random. There we go. Adds a little bit more fluff to the impact. Not bad, not bad. Next particle. Next particle. We have impact chunks, medium snow. For this, we're going to make them really big as well. 3.5 to 5. Let's see what these look like. These are going to be down here somewhere, if I had to guess. It seems they disappear very quickly, so we're going to make their lifespan a little bit longer. 3 seconds to 1.5 seconds. Oh, it's Beer McDrinky! Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Merry Christmas Eve, if it's Eve for you. I'm just assuming it's Christmas Eve for everyone because I am in America and we are the best country on the earth. Brother. Alright, my trick here was velocity 10 times and then half. So half of 35 is 17.5. Half of 45 is 22.5. See what happens. Watching some time now. I want to ask about those mods in the workshop, or is it an outside mod site? Free time and try them, but can't. Oh, all my mods that I'm working on are on the Steam Workshop, so you can just subscribe to them. You can either search my name, go to my Steam profile, click them. If you find any of my mods on the Steam Workshop by searching up my name, like Halo 2 Forge or Huge Grass, or Ultimate Forge or anything like that, you can just go find them on there. They are relatively easy to access. Is this one even... Oh, you know what? I gotta do LOD always one, that's why. Particles continue as usual when off screen. Yes. Yes. Good. Oh, whatever. Next one, we have Impact, Crest, Large Snow. First thing we're going to do is 10x its size. Increase its lifespan, double it. Not bad, honestly. That was pretty good as is. Is Permafrost on there? Is it still in development? Sadly, Permafrost is still pretty heavily in development. The map, as you can see from some of the weird textures and messy areas that still need to be cleaned up, still is in a work in progress state. But it's getting there. It's getting there. Still a little wonky. We got some cool stuff though, such as, you know what? I gotta show this since. Here's a fun thing that'll happen randomly on the map. Oh, Zophie's here! Hi, Zophie! I noticed you. Permafrost part of the mod pack that Forge was part of? No, this is separate. That you're thinking of Ultimate Forge 2.0, which is also on the workshop, and you should definitely give it a little look. Check it out. It's kind of cool. But no, it's this is separate from Ultimate Forge. Why are its eyes not rendering right? I see them down here, but it seems like when I activate it here, part of the effect is like lost. Maybe I'm just not noticing it well. No, they are there. Still just the red. It's so cool. Nothing is gonna make this not cool. It's just awesome. Think about adding in ice caverns? Yeah, there's definitely gonna be guaranteed Forerunner caverns and possible ice caverns as well. I do have these like work in progress early ice like cave areas kind of built into the far side of the map on the cliffs. About the Doppler effect jinx up the sounds. I mean, yeah, you realistically shouldn't notice the Doppler, but my camera, I'm just able to move it around like at such fast speeds. It goes like. Halo sound engine's really good though. Highly underrated sound engine. It's super, super good. You know, one thing I just realized for the last two effects I did, I'm gonna make them not emit. Make their angle 75 is a bit much. I'm gonna do like 45 as their max angle. That way it kind of bursts the particles upwards rather than outwards. Let's see how that has. Ooh, that's a little nicer. Maybe like 60. This model the exact same one from yesterday, or did he make it lower detail? The one from yesterday, it's the same one. It's the same one. The original model that Davy Jones made, though, was insanely high detail. I think it was about 1 million triangles total. He made it for his insane render, which I would love to show you guys again, because Davy Jones, the VFX in his name is, as you can probably imagine, because he's a VFX artist. He made it for this. This is a video, a render that Davy Jones did. You can see, just to give you the setting, there is a Strato Sentinel right there. Obviously a gigantic crashed Covenant capital ship, another Strato Sentinel, and then as the video plays, you can see another Strato Sentinel. The 1 million triangle version comes flying in. You'll watch this thing cuts, and then this falls with like a crazy, sick smoke simulation going along with it, which looks nuts. Very good stuff. So that's why he has a Strato Sentinel. He spent a long time modeling that, and then he really wanted to see it like in game in Halo, but I was like, I can't really do a million triangle model in Halo. So what he did is he did 2 versions that he spent a really long time working on, where he basically made a brand new model that was way lower detail but still really high detail. And that's this one. So all the really nice details on this basically come from his high poly one. And what you can do is you can bake a really high definition model down onto a lower one. And that's what this is. Is that the destroyed capital ship on the Ark? I think it's Delta Halo. That's my understanding. Right, here is a pretty big one. This is the soft smoke. I'm going to try my best here. We're going to do 45, 35, cut these in half to 22.5, and no, this one's 22.5, and half of 35 is 17.5. And then particle size, we're going to 10x. And we definitely want to keep the air friction up there. Particle lifespan, 8 to 5. Let's see what this does. Ooh, yeah. That's sweet. Kind of overwhelms the rest of the particles, but that looks cool. What's that Sentinel boss called? This is known as the Strato Sentinel. It was a Sentinel that did not make it into Halo 3, sadly, but there's lots of concept art for it, and it was originally going to go on the mission Guardian Forest that was cut from Halo 3's campaign. From the leaks that we saw, Bungie actually had modeled in their own early versions of the Strato Sentinels, but again, they never were able to put that mission in the game, so it got cut out completely, sadly. But Davy Jones did an incredible job making it, and I mean, the risk of overdoing this and showing it too many times, he did such a good ass job on this thing. It's so cool. And now being able to animate it and add effects and bring it to life in game is so much fun for me. Delta Halo doesn't get much attention after Halo 2. Sadly, it's such a mystery. I wish we got to know more about it. It was made into Halo Legends Origins. Oh, true. I mean, the Halo Legends stuff really pulled a lot from the cut content of Halo 2 and 3, which I think is really cool. I'm a big fan of it personally. Particle lifespan 5 to 10. Oh, this is a big one. Oh, I know what this is. Hold on. We got to do velocity double, then half, then scale 10x. And I presume this just has, like, yeah, a really high air friction value. What if I turn that down a little? What comes of it? I see. bad. This will be pretty cool. Happy Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve back at you. God, there's a lot of you tonight here. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a giant explosion that's going to occur when the Strato Sentinel breaks through the ice. We already have the sounds and the screen shake, but its breakthrough of the ice could really be elevated, in my opinion, with a big old ice snow plume emitting from the ground. So we're going to do that and see how it looks. Last thing that we really need to do here is this generic snow clumps, which frankly, I don't even know if we need. So what I'm going to do then, in order to see how this works, we're just going to throw this effect in and see if it looks good. I'm going to take our effect test that we've been using to see what we're working on, to hide it. And I'm going to go into the animations for our wonderful Strato Sentinel. Thank you for the 5 Gyarados. Thank you, thank you.
Just watched a shorts about the same thing you're modding. Please don't tell me you're copying the content from this other guy who has same name.
Listen, just because I have the exact same name as this one rejected shotgun fellow who posts a lot of shorts, alright, doesn't mean I'm copying him, alright? We just both happen to have the exact same name and do the exact same content, you know? I know that you know I would never actually make non-stream content, so obviously it couldn't be me doing those, but it's just a coincidence probably, you know? It's probably just a coincidence. Don't worry too much about it. Alright. I need this effect to last for at least 10 seconds. And we save that, and then the very first thing that's going to happen here, we duplicate and on. Screen shake is at frame 65, and then we're also going to have ice break at frame 65 on the body marker. Let's see what happens. Really couldn't even see the effect, to be honest. Is it too small? Oh no, the effect didn't spawn in, right? Because no, I have it on replace, right? Don't I? Yeah, replace. Replace, 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 replace. Maybe the explosion might be too small, guys. Ain't no way. It's too small. Also, it's facing the wrong direction. Oh yeah, I'll do this. I'm gonna put it on top of its head here, and I'll rotate it like that, and I'll make this marker called FX Ice Break. We'll export our big ol' Strato Sentinel out. We're waiting. Should have large ice chunks that come up. I could definitely do that. I mean, that's part of the effect, technically. Hold on, let me import our big old Strato Sentinel as a render model. And then we'll switch this over from the body section on the ice break to FX Ice Break. Nice. Gyarados, thank you for another $5. Appreciate it.
Hey man, it's one thing to tell me it's small, but it's another thing to say it's facing the wrong way.
My bad, dude. You know, I wasn't trying to harsh your mellow. Wasn't trying to out you. To be honest, I think you kind of outed yourself, if I'm being honest. But, you know, that's fine. I'm not here to judge. You know, one size fits all or something. Good luck out there, gamer. Let's see, let's just do 10x. Did I finish importing? Let's see what happens. Okay, that was pretty sick. Try that again. If I make a non-stream content, market being cornered by the other guy. What? This particle scale there is good. I think this one needs to be LOD always 1. And particles continue as usual when off screen. Alright, let's see now. Again! In fact, I'm going to do this really quickly where starting profile, no, starting point Put it over here, so anytime I press tab, I'll just like spawn right here. It's good for now. It'll do. How long is the stream gonna last? Yeah, forever. I will never end this stream. I'm safe down here. It can't hurt me. It can't hurt me here. Alright, well, how does this look from another angle? Let's do this. Alright, we'll spawn in. Kind of hard to see the snow explosion, to be honest. Oh, if I respawn myself, it causes the effects to break, so I don't get to see it. Damn it! Jesus Christ. The roar is so good. Okay, I noticed something really cool. I don't know why this didn't happen on the scenery object, but when I turned this guy into a device machine earlier, when I gave him like a full physics model and basically turned him into like the correct type of entity in the game, his sounds started playing Doppler correctly. So if he's like coming at you, you hear this like higher accelerating pitch version of his roar, or like a lower one if he's going away, and it just sounds really cool as it like modulates the frequency. Right there, it goes as he flies up. What was the purpose of this in the lore? Did it just help put ring sections and stuff? A cleanup Davy? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It was like a big cleanup helper sentinel with like a giant laser on the bottom. You can hear that. It makes weird ass sounds when it starts accelerating super fast. It's so cool though. It's so damn cool. I'm a little sad the explosion doesn't look that impressive, and it's kind of subtle because there's so much fog. Like, it looks cool if you can see it, but most of the time you're just not going to be able to see it. If sentinels fly out, I was debating doing that, to be honest. Somebody earlier asked, put a regular sentinel up close next to that thing. I don't think that's such a good idea because it's so small you would never see it, but watch this at least. I can give you POV, a Spartan is going to sit on top of it. You see him? The Spartan's on top of it right now. You don't see him? The Spartan who's on top of it? No, he's right here. He's right there. How did you not see him? He's right there the whole time. You just couldn't... Dude, he's right there. How did you not see that whole ass 7-foot Spartan? He's literally standing on top of it. I could see him. I don't know. I didn't see him, man. Alright. I'm liking this. You know, I'm going to go on a limb here and say this is pretty cool. I'm going to try getting hit in the Pelican again one more time. We did a mission earlier. Literally a kaiju. Yeah. In order to test the physics earlier, I made it so that I got into a Pelican and I set it up so that I got right in the way of the Strato Sentinel and it absolutely yeeted me out of existence. I'm going to try that again. So we're going to the little button here I have placed down temporarily to activate him. We're going to make sure we have this set up again, and I just want to try it. You know, make sure the physics are good, not because I think it's funny to get smashed and destroyed by this fucking sentinel thingy in my Pelican blows up into a billion pieces. It's looking at me. My Pelican's blue. It's looking at me. Ow. It dodged me completely. Are you kidding me? That is some bullshit. That is some Come on, dude. How do you miss the biggest thing in the world? Like, that's crazy. One more time. One more time. In my defense, I thought I wouldn't have to go that high in the air. I completely underestimated its size. Here we go, here we go. Secret button. He's summoned. Thank you for the one, Halo Brian. Oh shit. Thank you for the one, Halo Brian. I appreciate it. Your Pelican may break into a million pieces, but you know what won't? The Phantom. Phantom damage states. God damn it! I'm not doing Phantom damage states today. I refuse! I refuse! We should have a flurry of smaller constructor sentinels fly up and around the stratos. They seem... okay, I like your idea, NCIS. This is the problem, though. You would never see them. A regular sentinel, you know, the aggressors, the one that shoot lasers at you, they would be invisible compared to this thing. Literally invisible. I don't know if you missed it a minute ago when I stood on top of it, but, like, you just... No other sentinel in the game can appear next to this thing. It's too big. I'll literally stand on top of it and show you. And pause time. This is a Spartan. Bigger than both Sentinel aggressors, and especially bigger than a Sentinel enforcer, which is the size of like a pistol. I am now flying away. As you can see, at this scale, it would be slightly challenging to see other Sentinels next to this thing. Maybe some enforcers, maybe some of the Halo 2 enforcers you could see. Maybe even a Guardian Accumulator. I think the Guardian Accumulators would show up reasonably well let me see. How would a Guardian Accumulator look next to this thing? Well, he's visible. Usually the Guardian Accumulator is like way too big, but he is in fact visible next to the Strato. That's insane, dude, considering that is just like an ungodly sized Sentinel. In fact, he actually looks bigger than he is because I pushed him forward. If we pushed him back to here... There you go. That's the gigantic Guardian Accumulator Sentinel next to the Strato. Lockout would fit on top of that Sentinel? I mean, that was the idea, right? I think Lockout in Halo 2 or a remake in Halo 3 was supposed to take place inside of a Strato Sentinel. There's always a bigger fish. I think it would be kind of cool if there was always a little bit of smoke or fog coming off this thing. That might be kind of sick. Because right now, he kind of loses it all. It'd be kind of sick if there was just, like, some ambiently falling off of him, almost like he was super cooled or something. Not literally, but, like, just as an effect might look nice. I like fog and steam and stuff. Looks neat. Watch me for 30 seconds. What is that? Oh, you're talking about the other Sentinel? The one I spawned in? That's the Guardian Accumulator. It was a cut enemy from Halo 3. I remodeled it a while back. It's a spooky Guardian type Sentinel from the Guardian Forest mission. Here, this is what my interpretation of him looks like, and here's my interpretation of him firing a laser. Big Sentinel. Big man, big Sentinel. And unfortunately, the Strato is just so big, we can't have any more Sentinels next to it. But you know what? He's cool enough that it's fine. I'm gonna watch it one more time, and then I think we gotta make something else or like enhance him in a different way. Guys. Still can't get over how cool that is. It just doesn't get old. I don't know. It's too cool to me. Maybe because I'm like a big Kaiju Godzilla fan, and this is like striking. This is striking like everything I love at the right way. I love Kaijus. I love giant monsters. I love Halo 3. I especially love Halo 3 cut content. Nice mustache. I forgot to shave it. Thanks. Will it shoot anything? No, this is entirely just a scenery, fun thing. Never thought of using the tripod horn as a genius. It's technically the Halo 5 Kraken horn, but they obviously sampled the tripod. Like, it's clearly the tripod, but, like, mixed up a little bit. Are these from the game, or are they made by modders? The model of that Sentinel right there, the really big one, the Strato, that was made by Davy Jones VFX. He's a friend. He's super talented. Of all the tags you ever made, you should release this one. What, the Strato? Davy Jones is cool with it, I could. The problem is it just doesn't have anything, you know? It's like a specific object that currently only works on this map. Have the Strato Sentinel peek out and have the Phantom fire at it, trying to destroy it, and then 4 to 5 Guardians show up and wreck the Phantom. And I do like the idea of having like a cinematic moment like that, but I just have to make sure, like, is that actually going to work well for multiplayer and stuff? Could. It actually could. Probably would. I don't know, though. What I'll do, I'm going to take that idea, because that is a good one. I'm just going to, like, file that away temporarily. That way I can focus on the main core gameplay of just vehicles, weapons, spawns, map actually good. And then if after all that there's still room where I can add extra stuff, I want to do something like that. You said that's more campaign style, and you are right, Banana Nana Man. Banana Nana Man. And but I do like the idea of having some campaign style stuff in here. I really do want to have some kind of like cinematic moments. That's why the Strato Sentinel do be a thing. God, I wish it wouldn't take like a fucking borjillion years to get this map light mapped, because I would love to see what this map looks like with lights and shadows and stuff. It'd be really nice. Would be so good. I wish. I so wish. Have you made lore for this map yet? No. Currently it's using a Skybox that has the destroyed Halo ring, but that's just out of convenience because I just readjusted Avalanche's Skybox. It could be on the Ark, it could be on a Halo ring, it could be on a planet, could be your mom's house. That's why the map is so big. Not a Skybox? What the hell? Secret grunt frozen eyes? That'd be kind of funny. Give him a tiny top hat. There's no top hat that would be visible that would actually be tiny. A tiny top hat for the Strato Sentinel is the size of the fucking, like, elephant. Alright, anyway. I'm loving how this looks. We got that little explosion going. The only things I actually want to add to the Strato Sentinel currently besides... Well, I don't even need to say the physics or anything because that's all good as well. I would just say, at this point, the only thing he really needs is his animation to be, like, slightly more detailed. And that's about it. Make his animation slightly more detailed and he's chilling. We just need his eyes to work good. And then it's no big deal. And these little eyes that look around. Oh, you know what? I do want him to have like a blue spotlight that looks something. Technically he does, but it just like doesn't show up. Excuse me, on anything at all for some reason. I think I might have to adjust his light to just work better. Like, it does show up on stuff, but, like, at a certain distance, it stops working correctly, and I might need to just adjust it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set the intensity of the Strato Sentinel's light to, like, 5 glorbillion. I'm gonna summon him. Refresh, actually. Can we see the light down here? Is it doing anything? It's too foggy, I can't tell. I'm just going to keep adjusting values on his light until it, like, fully correctly works. Maybe we'll be able to get mod support for Halo MCC on console? God, that would be nice. Oh, there we go. Holy shit. Oh my god. Thank you! Oh, Master War, thank you for the very generous tip!
Thanks for all the hard work you do, but Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you! What the hell? Thank you so much, what the fuck? I really appreciate it. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. It's still Christmas Eve here. So if it is for you, Merry Christmas Eve as well. But thank you, I really appreciate it. Want to look even more terrifying when you light? Yeah, I know, once the shadows kick in for the sun and stuff, it'll look crazy. But thank you, again, seriously, that's fucking awesome. Thank you so much. I really gotta be mindful of where, like, the eye looks around now. I think it's the middle eye that currently it's attached to. Spotlight is so bright. Holy shit. I wish I could have it go to a longer distance, but not be required to be so bright. You know, just like have more of like a uniform intensity. Right now, what is this? Distance diffusion. Approximate the physical size. Oh, it goes to 10 plus. Wait, that means I could go to 100. I could probably set this to like 1,000. And then I could probably take the brightness down like 10x. Let me give that a try. I might be able to make it so that the light still works, but it doesn't have to be like so blinding it melts your retinas out. Let's see. No. Looks like the distance falls off pretty quickly there. Download this map and have no friends to play with? Well, don't worry. Even if you have nobody to play with, I'll make sure that there's like a firefight version with AI stuff on it. Alright, I want to see this from the ground level. See if it feels like the... Because I feel like the light's probably too bright. Firefight? Well, okay, more like an AI endless war, not like a dedicated firefight. Maybe a dedicated firefight. I was planning on like just a big AI war. Yeah, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna go do this, and then I want to see how the light interacts from like a really, really far distance, like all the way over here. Jesus, you can see it so well from even all the way back here. The light might be a bit much. I'll probably cut it in like half, as long as it's still visible. I think it'd be good as long as it's still visible. Because it's really, the distance is fine. It's just the, what is angular smoothness? Less than 1 for sharp edges, greater than 1 for smooth edges. Yeah, we'll do 8. And percent spherical 0, that's good. And then the last thing we need, make the maximum distance like super, super far. Still don't know what this is. Width of the frustum at the near plane. I don't know. 90 degrees is fine. And then, where was the other value I was editing? Was it distance diffusion? No, it was intensity. All right, we're at like, what, 1 million? I'll just do 500,000. All right, again, we test the lights yet again. Actually, I'm gonna switch it back to 100,000 really quickly and see if the distance can still be handled there, because I technically was clamping the distance enough that it might have caused issues. I think it does have to be like just super, super bright. I'll have to animate the eye so it like actually looks down at the bases as well. Map is looking good, bald man. Thank you. I am a haired man, but thank you. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Freaking like it. Freaking like it. When you light the map, it'll be darker, so the light won't need to be as bright. I'm curious if it'll be... I think it'll be lighter and darker. Like, the areas in the light will get more exposure, and the areas in the dark will... Well, they'll have less, obviously, because it won't just be full bright. But yeah. Blow up the scarab. No, I don't want to. What else? We have this really cool light, and I really do like it. Do you have it set to specular lighting? I don't know what you're talking about. Talking about this thing? I mean specular lighting. All lighting is specular. Specular is like a shader type. What Strato and Lockout to test real quick just to see how that looks in the dark? I mean Blackout? We could put it on Blackout, I guess. Why not? That'd be fun. Probably would just like consume the entire map instantaneously. The map should be a nice pink sunset. That's too happy. Too lovely. I hate things, and I'm gonna be putting edgy, dark, foggy maps. I'm gonna express the darkness within me. Alright, let's see. Mateus, thank you for the 5!
Rejected shotgun emoji, pointing emoji, bald man emoji, laughing tearful emoji, laughing tearful emoji.
Thank you so much. That's so generous of you. Thank you. Oh my god! Maybe it operates automatically. Maybe all I have to do is spawn in. Jesus. I'm putting it way further into the ground. Hello? Did anyone else just hear the most awful screaming sound they've ever heard? What was that? This just goes to show the scale of the map. That's crazy. Oh, my sounds are just bugging out. That's why. Okay, I gotta reset my Sapien really quickly. That was something. That was really fucking terrifying. And if you ever think that my snow map is too small because it's like way smaller than huge grass, you got problems, alright? Because that Strato Sentinel fits on there and it's crazy. It was apparently so epic it crashed my tab. An understandable reaction. Also, Merry Christmas Eve to any of you guys tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your time this Christmas Eve. How would it look on Epitaph? Oh, that would be cool. Although the ice wouldn't exactly match. It'll look a little silly. Hold on. I know I stand up often, but I'm gonna go stand up really quickly. I'm gonna go grab a quick little snack. Refill my water. Give me 2 minutes. I'm a little dehydrated. Give me just one flippin' second, okay? Be right freaking back. I did not, in fact, get a snack. I changed my mind, but I did refill my water, so we're good. Ah. Well, since the eye on this thing actually does look around and has the really cool light on it now, I want to animate it just a little bit. Make it look a little cooler. Orcs, thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate it.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Merry Christmas to you
Christmas
too.
tree emoji, Santa emoji, Master Chief twerking emoji.
We need those in here. I wonder if YouTube would get mad at me for adding a Master Chief twerking emoji. Like, that's not allowed. You can't freaking do that. Let me grab the 3 eyes. All done here. They don't animate after it comes up. I'm going to animate just the top eye for now, because this is the one that has, I believe, the light attached to it. The Strato looks like you? Hello? What is that? Is that a good thing? I don't know what that means. I'm going to let it clip through a little bit, have it stare down, and then return it back up. Have it stay up for a second. Let's see, how long do I want it to stay at a regular height for? Maybe a little bit there. We'll have it look down again. For a little bit. Then he'll just like look back up to the usual position he's looking up at. And then maybe as he's turning here, you can have the eye like look.
Could have the eyes turn a red hue after seeing the towers? Man's big mad.
Thank you for the 420 banana. God, I can't pronounce your name today. Maybe. The only reason I wouldn't want to is because I kind of want him to just be like looking and observing, so to speak. I don't dislike the idea though. Maybe we can have the eye like rotate the other way, perhaps. Like he's looking over. And then maybe we can have it go like here, we insert a keyframe. And then like we rotate it a little bit back and like a little down. Kind of down, down. We just kind of have him sit and stare, and then maybe we can go back to whatever his default is after that. Give that a go. Let's try that. Maybe that'll look cool. Our new device position animation. I still can't get over being able to instantly export animations. General 101 is my fucking hero. Alright, here we go. Let's see how the light interacts now when he looks around. Turning his gaze. He's looking over at the base directly. That's pretty cool. Turns his eye light over to here. Looking at this base too. See the shadow right there, and he looks away. And he goes, that's pretty sweet. It does look like there's like a... I think maybe because I made the distance a little too far. There's like 2,000. So it might have created some kind of strange effect where it like cuts off really, or maybe the light might be clipping a little with the model. Okay, no, it's just the effect of the range being too high. Will Spire have an oh shit moment? Let's see, what would it be like to be on the Spire witnessing this? Just as a test, not that I don't really like it, but I'm gonna double the intensity to, no, quadruple the intensity to 2 million. I think it's too bright at this level, but it does let you see exactly where he's looking with no mistakes of what's going on or where he is. Oh, he's looking at me. Everything's so bright. Okay, then wait. Let me pause. 0.1. Now I'm over here. Let me go on the Spire. Oh god, his light's already turning to me.
Christmas. A beautiful time, most usually. But this time, I'm terrified. This big thing reminds me of my dad wading through my toys last Christmas morning. Could you make this more father-like and raise my kids while I'm on duty?
Thank you for the 3, Dr. Rolgold. A pleasure to have you as always. I cannot watch your kids. I'm sorry. I have to watch my cats, and those are my kids. So it's tough out here. It's not easy. It's not easy. Hold on. How long would it take to light make this map? I low-key want to do it, but I feel like it's just going to take so long. Maybe Soyuz got an update, surely. Any Soyuz updates? Oh, actually it updates pretty often. Let me download it. I haven't updated my Soyuz in forever. I don't know if I need the DLL config for it, but if I do, I'll make sure I have it. And I think the managed BLAM helper as well. Okay. Let's see, newest Soyuz. Whoa! It looks so different. Holy crap, I haven't updated my Soyuz in like years. Wait, give me dark mode. Where's dark mode? Where's my dark mode? Is there no dark mode anymore? Halo 3, Halo 3, Halo 3. All good. Save. Theme. Dark. Wait, what's dark blue? Ooh, no, I like dark. Profile, Halo 3. Oh, there's an F-mod repair now. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna do a light map. On draft. We're gonna do a draft light map with 14 instances. And we're gonna do levels, multi. This is going to be a truly tragic mistake, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna use tool fast. Or not. I do light map only on, I think draft is the quickest one, or is it debug? I think draft, yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna regret this immensely. We'll see what happens. The Sentinel just got up at 3 AM and saw roaches crawling. Oh, yeah, he's just looking around. He's like, what the fuck are those things? But it'll be worth it. This map is so big that this will take forever. And it's probably not at all worth it. In fact, I should probably close this in the meantime, because I don't even think I can keep it open realistically. I'll even close this temporarily. Oh, this is for my short from earlier today. I still have that open. Let's just see what happens, you know? We can chit chat. Probably open a different map in the meantime. Ooh, I bet this would look good on Huge Grass, actually. Let's do that. Huge Ass Remastered MCC. Marbles stream? You guys want to join my Marbles game? Oh, I'm pretty sure that's on Steam. I don't have it. Damn. But it's gonna be huge on Huge Grass. You'd be surprised. Huge Grass is a lot bigger than Permafrost is. We're loading. We're loading. But the spire already looked crazy big. That's true. The spire took up like the entirety of the lake. Above average grass. It's not about the size of the grass. It's about how you use it. Unfortunately, I have presents that need wrapping, so we gotta head out early. Yeah, I do too. I'm gonna have to do that shortly. But thank you for tuning in, Zeno. Good luck on your Christmas. Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourself. So my family does bags. Yeah, but presents are more fun. Alright, let's see. How does it look in here? Oh my god, it's still unbelievably enormous. Looks so good in the daylight. I know, actually, it looks better than this daylight, in my opinion. We'll see how it looks, but this, to be fair, this map is light-baked, so that adds a really big difference. That's wild, though, damn. How did he fit in that lake? That's crazy. Animation works surprisingly well, true. It does look slightly like water. I mean, not to blow your mind, but ice is actually also water. H2O, technically. Sorry. Oh, that worked shockingly well. That was cool. Dr. Roldgold with another 3, thank you.
Did you hear about the files that just dropped? People are saying Del Rio shows up over and over tied to some truly heinous shit.
I heard that.
I keep rereading it wondering how deep it goes and why nobody warned us sooner. I needed to drink 5 Trulies to get through it.
Only 5? Ooh, rookie numbers, pal. Rookie numbers. Yeah, just hoping Palmer isn't shown in those files. Well, I like how the Strato Sentinel... Oh, wait, what if it came from, like, here? That could be kind of cool. What does that look like? Bro came out of the cave. Better than it had any right to. Caboodle, thank you for the 2!
Read last.
You're at a club and this guy starts flirting with your girl. What do? Slap him on the ass, give him a kiss on the cheek. No, I would just... Guy starts flirting with my girl, just get her out of there, and if he's like being obnoxious about it, just be like, fuck off, dude. That's my girl. Die. Just gotta get confrontational. Like, fuck off. Is she yours? No, she's mine. Goodbye. Go be weird somewhere else. What club you at that can fit a Strato Sentinel? Listen. Your mom's house could fit a Strato Sentinel because it's gotta fit her. Ah, I already made that joke this stream. No, I can't get away with that. This is the mistake that I've made. It's still doing the very basic step 0 processing for light mapping huge towers, aka permafrost. Oh. I have made a lapse in judgment and decided to do this. When can we play Permafrost? I don't know. Feels like green is just 3 Strato Sentinels and a trip. Am I tripping balls? I'm hearing weird... Hold on one second. I hear these loud-ass noises. Could have sworn I heard like a fucking thuds. Thumps. Dunno. Do I want to build a snowman? No. I don't. No, I don't. The Strato Sentinel has 3 greens and a trench coat. That's a good joke. I like that. That's good. Did you come up with that yourself? I like that. Light, still baking. Yeah. Except actually. Now, is anyone else hearing this through my mic right now? Dr. Rolled Gold, thank you for the 3! Appreciate it.
Apparently Palmer got implicated for tossing around insults at scientists and joking about Chief being short.
Ooh.
That kind of talk sticks because people recognize stats. Like once I drank a whole variety pack of Bud Light Mixeritas and everybody got mad.
Why were they mad about that? That's fucking awesome. That's sick. They should be chugging an entire variety pack of Bud Light Mixeritas too. What are they, lame? Don't listen to them, Dr. Rolled Gold. They just don't know how to have a good time like you. What is that? Somebody shooting guns? What am I hearing? Nobody's shooting guns. Nobody shoots guns around here, though. It's like fucking school, like... I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Don't care. Texas gun should be normal. I live in a pretty quiet neighborhood. I don't hear guns. We're at the 3-hour mark. We did it! Oh my god! Are you sure you're not Phantom Bang Syndrome? I hope not. That doesn't sound good. Preferably, no, I am not. Blow up the lich? Alright, I'll blow up the lich. Why not? I would have never noticed this. Dr. Rollgold, thank you for the 3!
They kept saying, "Dude, you need to share," but frankly I don't respect that communist type attitude. I did think to hand one after my 6th lime flavor, but it wouldn't have been possible. It was much too late.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been able to hang anyway. They clearly just can't match your energy. If they can't handle even just a couple of Mixeritas, I don't think they're worth your time. Nothing is as cool as the fucking Strato Sentinel. Normally, that makes me so happy watching the Lich blow up. Normally, I see that and go, damn, that's awesome. And I watched it, and you know what my first thought was? Still not as cool as the Strato Sentinel. No! We've reached the peak of coolness, and now everything else is worse! God damn it! Oh. Oh. This is so sad, guys. This is so sad. Now make the Strato blow up the Lich? I don't think it can. The Lich, I made it so it only blows up through getting shot in the core like a scarab. The spinning gunner scene on the Warthog was big. Yeah, that was good. That was a good time. I like that. I made a mistake, which is waiting for... I lied. I didn't make a mistake. The light mapper's doing things. It's doing things. I lied. It's actually doing stuff. You guys watch this for me. I'm gonna go stand up. I'm gonna run 3 laps around my kitchen, like little strut runs, just because I'm feeling it. I'm gonna go even, I'm gonna have a little smoke. I'm gonna celebrate while this light mapper actually maybe does things. It's gonna take 3 hours now. Nope, it's gonna take 3 minutes. It's gonna be so fast, it's not even gonna be a big deal. Then we're gonna be able to go back in the beautiful snow map, see temporary test shadows and sunlight in areas. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be wonderful. Which one of the stratos give me an itch to watch the Iron Giant? Big robots are awesome. True, big robots are awesome. Iron Giant's good. I should watch that too, actually. Maybe we'll watch Iron Giant tonight. Okay, one sec. You guys just watch this. Let me know if anything bad happens on this little window right here. All right, I'll be right back. Just keep an eye on it for me. I'll be right back. Guys, I'm sorry I took so long. I have a story, though. I have a story. It is light mapping. I have a story, though. I hosted a little Christmas party for some friends a few days ago. And one of the people at the Christmas party decided to order, like, McDonald's fries halfway through, because we basically got a lot of pastries, but not a lot of other food, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, her DoorDash was at our place. And remember earlier, some of you guys might remember in the stream, I was like, a stranger showed up at my front door. Somebody had delivered DoorDash from 7-Eleven with, like, cookies and milk and chips. And I was looking at it and I was like, oh no, a family must have accidentally delivered some DoorDash, or like the DoorDash driver must have got the address wrong or something. One of our neighbors is probably waiting for their cookies and milk for their kids or something. And I was like, okay, so we leave it outside for a little while. Nobody gets it for like 30 minutes, so we're like, okay, we take it inside. Now we have a bunch of free 7-Eleven DoorDash. Nobody's coming to get it. It's ours now. So, take it inside. I was just downstairs. I was munching on some of the cookies and milk and the chips and stuff, and I was like, this is good. And our friend from the party, she just sends a voice message, is like, well, I accidentally ordered a bunch of stuff to your guys' place. Enjoy it. I was like, Santa! Santa! Santa gave me presents in the form of 7-Eleven milk and cookies and chips. Beautiful. I love it. Alright. What is this? Okay, saving bitmap. But it's not done, is it? What are we doing
Idea, cigar smoke curling from the Strato Sentinel while it recounts my mom's affairs with names, places, and apologies. Relentless oversharing sells paternal presence by forcing the player to endure truth, silence, and second-hand shame together.
That's... Wow, that was heavy. Oh my god. Names, places, and apologies is crazy. Oh my god. No, I mean, yeah, that is technically possible, yeah. That is, yeah, we could totally do that, but... you might have to ask a different modder to do that, unfortunately. Where's that? Yeah, where's the parents apologizing for affairs option in Gorilla? I haven't seen that. I want to try flying the old Falcon here, the huge grass Falcon with the gun. I feel like this thing is just insanely fast for like no reason. Except it doesn't feel fast at all on huge grass. You were being hacked? I was, yes. Scarab Bikini mod win. I do need to add big gazongas, some big Hunga Belugas to the Scarab so that I can add a bikini to it. That's a good point, actually. I didn't even think about that. You know what? I will make that my next biggest priority. Bikini Scarab. Seems very important. Her cursed mod would go so hard. Yeah, and all the cursed ideas would come from you guys. I'm over here just like, guys, I want to make a really cool Halo mod today. And you're like, what if Lord Hood was a giant scarab and he crawled on all fours, and when he opened his mouth, the beam came out? What? What if you turned Forge from Halo Wars into a scorpion tank and his fingers just wiggled around and that's how the treads worked? You can't tell me the Forerunner tank wasn't a great idea. I mean, I'm not going to say it wasn't a good idea, alright? That would just be an untrue statement. Where is it? Where's the... Oh, here it is. The Halo 2... You guys want to see the Halo 2 cut Forerunner tank? Some of you guys don't know about it. Here it is. It was a lot of work. Took a long time. As you can see, when I approach it, it says, hold E to sit on the comfortable cut Halo 2 Forerunner tank. Subscribe to Mr. Rez. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Of Halo modding knowledge. To get the best insight, use the site to
I read that ahead of time. I don't know why it even let you send that message. Raz, I do not know why it let you send that, but I turned that off. Thank you for the 3. But I ain't letting that shit read out on my YouTube channel. Nope, nope, nope. Ah! What's that one meme I always see around that's like, guys, the economy's out of control. Inflation has gotten to a point where it's no longer hyperinflation, but now it's sonic inflation. Google this immediately if you want to learn more. Ah! 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 Still not as good as the Goss Mongoose though. Still not as good. Well, at least for what I want to do now. The nation option should be 3 for 3, don't you think? It's a fair point actually. Should also have a 117 option. Where's my Gosh Mongoose? It's the greatest vehicle maybe ever made. Ah, yes. What do you guys think? Pretty good, right? Thank you for the 2, Mateus!
You made the most peak modded vehicle.
Ah! I'm getting hacked! I'm getting hacked! Thank you. That's kind words. It is rather good. All that time. Just for the light mapper to crash because I probably had too many errors. Okay, no light map for huge towers today. Adam, thank you for the 2.
Guys, did you know Lord Hood has made a new set of rules and protocols like Admiral Cole did following the Human Covenant War? For more information, Google Lord Hood Rule 34.
Thank you for the 3, Raz. Oh, you broke the tip jar.
My Rofilcopter goes soy 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 soy
Soy, 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 soy. It's not as good. I need to get Microsoft Sam to read out all donos from now on. I really need to figure out how to do that. Let's see. Stream elements. Microsoft TTS. There's got to be a way. Microsoft Azure Speech. Wait, maybe. Use Streamlabs to Streamlabs voices for testing. Stream elements? No. Where's Microsoft? Hello? Is it Bing Translator? Did they get rid of Microsoft Sam? Like, what the hell, man? Where is Microsoft Sam? Ah, whatever. I'll figure it out later. I tried, guys. I tried to bake lighting, and it blew up. I'll have to make the map not have a billion errors, and then everything will work good. Did I mention a release window for Permafrost? I have not. The map still needs a lot more work. I've been kind of focused on secondary stuff for the last few days like this. Which has not been good for map productivity, admittedly. But amazing for morale, so true. He's so cool. And I'm just floating around, looking at stuff. There you go. He's out of here. Lord forgive me. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna jump out of the stream for tonight. It's Christmas Eve. I still gotta go wrap some presents. So I'm gonna go take care of that. I might be live tomorrow as well, so if you guys want to watch some goofy ass Halo modding on Christmas evening, you know I'll probably be here, realistically. We'll see though. We'll see. 50-50. If you want to know for sure, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're in the Discord server where I announce every stream. We'll at everyone for your notificationing pleasure. That said, thank you guys for an incredible stream. Really, the generosity has been off the charts. I really appreciate it. I do be feeling the holiday spirit, and I really hope you guys are having a good Christmas Eve / Christmas. I see you guys on the other side of the world over there. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you again for all the gifted memberships, super chats, tips, just for being here, for the kind words. I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. I'm gonna do one more big old Sentinel boy, and then we'll be out of here. You're my favorite parasocial relationship. That's what I'm here for. Merry Christmas to you guys, and Merry Christmas Eve as well. Have a wonderful rest of your night, y'all. I will see you most likely tomorrow, or we'll continue working. Probably more on the map itself, less so on the fun Sentinel guy here, since he's pretty much done. I'll see you guys then, though. Again, thank you. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.